there's been a lot of friction lately between Mitt Romney and Rick Perry, you may have noticed. Well, Don King knows all about friction and fights, quite frankly. Best known as a boxing promoter, he is also politically active, and he is also with me right now from New York. Don King, good to see you. Now, you voted for President Obama last time around. You've also supported Republicans in the past. So have you made up your mind? Are you set to support him next year?
Well, first, TJ, let me say how great it is to be on the screen with you.
All right.
And let me say that I love our troops, our military, and they're coming home for Christmas. So I want to say God bless them for being able to come home safe and sound and represent our country. This is what it's really all about, that you and I can talk because we have those great military that will stand up and protect our liberties and safeties and our freedoms. So now, when you talk about fighting, you know, I'm going to have a fight on November 5th because I'm going to bring boxing back to the people. And that's what really counts because we had a lot of bad blows in boxing on the last several fights. And, so now we're going to have Guillermo Jones, and he's from Panama, so I'm getting the president of Panama, Ricky Martinelli, to come down. And we're also going to have Governor Rick Scott in the coalition in Florida. And then we're going to work toward doing things that's going to be better for the country. Jobs, jobs, jobs is what we need, and we're going to be trying to create those and make it happen.
Well,
along with the chief.
Forever the promoter, and if anyone ever had any doubts about your ability to promote, you just you got rid of all those doubts in promoting that event just then. But back to my question.
Yes, I'm going to get there.
Are you ready to support the president again next year like you did last time around?
I think that the miracle of America is that a black man is in the White House. You must understand he inherited whatever happened. I was with George Walker Bush, whom I love. I think he was a man with a plan, and he was dedicated and committed to say what he mean and mean what he say. Obama, likewise, at this time, I'm a Republican. I'm neither a Democrat nor a Republican. I am a Republican who's best for America, who I am want this is more. I think that in America, people, we say we the people. We tend to forget that. We send people to represent us, and we are governed by the consent of the governed. Sometimes those people lose their way and become a part of the problem of what we send them there to resolve.
So are you going to wait to see how the Republican side shakes out, or you're already set, you're sticking with President Obama?
Well, I'm thinking with America. Let me put it the way it is. I liken Obama to the most succinct word of freedom, and the first time they played a black man in a position of strength and honor was at the Alamo. And in the Alamo, Jim Bowie gives a letter to release his slave. And the slave says, "Am I free?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Then I'm going to stay and fight for freedom." That was an honorable thing there to do when he'd been enslaved all the other times. And then they say freedom is to be able to make your decisions, to talk about your family, how you're going to live, what you're going to do, and where you're going to do it at. These are the things that they were fighting for at the Alamo. Now, in Iowa, I want to liken that to starting out Obama's reign of power to be able to get the votes in the election. Iowa, remember Iowa, they started a movement that has turned into a miracle to put a black man in the White House, a man who has been categorized as shiftless, worthless, and no account in the stereotype image of blacks in America.
Well done.